Hello everyone, and welcome to the Buckfastleigh Classic Car Show. We're going to go and have a look around, we'll look at the cars, and fingers crossed we're going to go on a train ride. I'm now currently using my new lavalier microphone. I'm hoping that the wind is being picked up, well, not picked up shall I say. So lovely little area. So we're going to go and walk through the field. Lovely little MG, I thought it was an MG. And we have some military vehicles here today. Yes. I'm not too sure what some of these are, so I'll just do the best I can. Obviously this is an American Jeep. I think I may have filmed this last year, I can't quite remember. But it's basically the same location. We have here, this was not here earlier. I can't remember what this one is. I think it could be an Austin. A little bit of patronage to the Queen. So lovely to see. Rest in peace. So if anyone likes military stuff, these trucks always remind me of the film Ice Cold in Alex. I know it's not quite the same, but just literally utilitarian vehicle. And yeah, good to see them still on the roads. Yes, we've got two Austins here. I did have a look at this one earlier, and these are both being recently worked on and restored. We have I think this is a Series 1 Land Rover. It's what registrations? That's pre-thingy bob. Can't think. I always forget. Got a coat of arms on the door, which I really don't understand. That's really cool in there. Never driven one of these, and apparently they're a bit of a handful. But cool. We have a big truck here. This is for, I would say, oh, it's two of them. Troop carriers, maybe. It's I did have a look at this one earlier. There's a lady who owns this one, and she's worked and restored it. It was dragged into a field in bits and rebuilt. And this one, that's a Bedford. Yeah, they're both Bedfords. I didn't know what the other one was, I had to ask, but this one's badged, so this one's Bedford as well. It's interesting how they've got a 7 over there where the light would be, and that one's different again. Yeah, they're both the same vehicle in different states of repair by the look of it. Have another Jeep, US military vehicle, left-hand drive. Just so basic and so straightforward, nothing complicated. Very cool. Okay, so the first car we have, I'm not overly sure what this is. These older, like pre-war, was got an A on the hubcap, so that's an Austin. So that is in the windscreen, Austin 12 Hartford Saloon, part of the Devon Vintage Car Club, which I am in. Austin A55 Farina, lovely looking car. I do like these. Lovely red interior. Beautiful. I think this was here last year. So lovely car. Next one we have a minor traveller. So yeah, we have a Morris Minor 1000 traveller in lovely condition. I did film this one last year. Sorry about the pause then. Our chap was asking me about the Cortina. Sorry if the camera is jumpy. I am hands-free. Not hands-free. Holding the phone. We have an e-registration Mazda. I'm thinking that's just 323 was a GXL, and that's what registration do I see? E-reg. So that'd be what, 1987, 88, or 86, 87. If someone can correct me there, I can never remember. It's a 626 executive, 2 litre. That's one that Ian from Hubnut would like, I'm sure, and Joseph from Lloyd's Vehicle Consulting. Nice velour inside. Next car is for Joseph, definitely. It's a Rover 45, or is it an MG? It's the MG. Not sure what engine is in this one, but it's a very tidy looking car. Let's go and have a look at the back. I like the pattern of the seats inside. That's quite nice. I like that. I don't really know much about these MGs. ZS, that would be a facelift model and no boot lock. I have no idea what engine is in that, so if anyone knows, I like the size of that boot badge. That's just huge. Unless it's been upgraded from the original, no idea. Central Garages Torbay, but it's lovely looking ZS. Next up we have, what is this? It's got a Union Jack on the front there. I'm not overly sure. It's got an 8 there. So maybe it's an Austin 8. It could be. Let's have a look in at the steering wheel, see if it gives any clues. It doesn't. Well, I have not, even on the hubcaps, there's nothing to, hang on, standard. Oh, it's a standard 8. Ah, okay. See, I'm learning. Lovely Morris Minor. Is that 1000? Sneeze. Sneeze. Minor 1000 with that lovely interior, and the smell. Wow, the smells fantastic. That's definitely leather, unlike my car with the vinyl. So, yeah, 4-door, absolutely lovely. What year? Does it say what year, or is it pre? Yeah, it's pre-19. I think it's 1962. I think it is pre-62. So next up we have an Austin A35, denoted again with the larger rear window. Whoa, look at that inside. That is beautiful. I'm going to take my sunglasses off. That is a lovely interior. I'm not sure if that is cream or if that is a beige leather interior. But Austin A35. Next one, A30. Four-door A30. Lovely. I do like these little cars. They are lovely. And Alex's assets, she likes them as well. This is one of my all-time favourites. And I would love one of these. If I ever could, I would definitely have an ADO 16. Also known as Austin 1300, 1100, and many other marks. Because at the time, BMC, they had Wolseley, Riley, and numerous other branded cars. As an MG as well, as an Austin. So lovely little 2-door. Next up we have another little Austin A35, 1958, called Sue. Wow, it's a work in progress. There's a seat missing. But yeah, lovely. And pop out rear windows as well. That's nice. We have another Austin A30, yeah, 1955, called Judy. Nice to see these cars have names, and I like the sliding windows as well. Beautiful red interior. Absolutely lovely. I didn't realise at first that they all had pop-out windows. Next up is a friend's car. I have two friends actually. These two, the Rover P5 and the Rover P6, they're both the same couple. And this is a Rover P5B, 3.5 litre V8 engine. And absolutely beautiful. I have driven this car earlier in the year at a previous show. I didn't get a chance to film it, I'm afraid, so hopefully we can rectify that later. Let's have a look at the P6. This one has so much character in multiple shades of the same colour, and it's fantastic. It's solid and it's good, and I like it. It's got that feel of TeeCee about it, and the interior is lovely. Sat in the back of this and it's so comfortable. Love the material, and the smell in here is just awesome. I love it. So this one is M registration, so it's a year newer than TeeCee. Not the F registration on the P5B, I think that's 1968. Next up we have a Triumph Herald on a J plate in a lovely kind of mustardy yellowy orange. It's a black vinyl interior, a wooden dash. Fantastic. Even the dashboard has an ashtray. Love it. This is a work in progress as well. It's not perfect. And yeah, Herald 1360 J registration. Rear bumper is white. Not too sure why. Next up we have Bob's Flying Banana MGZT. I filmed this at Mount Edgecombe, and yeah, it's just brilliant. Love this car. I'm gonna have to get one of these. Yeah, love it. And there's some details about the car. If you want to pause it and read that, feel free. So next up we have what looks like it could be a replica or it could be original Ford Anglia. Anne Hall and Val Morley. It's all been kitted out. Back seats are gone. Roll cage installed. And it's even got gadgets in the front, so I'm guessing it is genuine. No steering wheel. LDD conversions, SPACs for suspension. 362 Anglia Deluxe. The next one we have what looks like could be 62 or 63, but that's actually an A registration, which is the first, of course. No designation on the back of what the car is, but it's been heavily modified, bulged out arches, but it has rear seat belts and some different seats in the front. Interesting. I like the dashboard. That's very cool. Spotlights on the front and bubble arches. That's definitely got a bigger engine in than it's portraying. Okay, next up we have another Anglia. The very nice interior. I quite like that green. Ford 105E Owners Club. Spare wheel on the back. I like that. That's very sort of an extended rear bumper. I like that. It must have been like a factory option to extend that out. That's very nice. I like that. Is that a deluxe? Yes, it is an Anglia Deluxe. So we'll move on. It's even got a roof rack. I want one of those for TeeCee. KGM Restorations Vehicle Gathering, 16th of October 2022. I might try and go to that one. That would be good. I'll take a card. Quite like the wind deflector. That's different. Never seen one like that before. It's quite a big piece. But yeah, loving the colour of this one. It's even got bump stop on the door, which is a great idea. Loving the wheels and those dishes. Very nice. The next one, we have another Anglia. Was it a 105? 105. Deluxe Saloon. 1959 and cost £610. I love the colour of this. Two-tone maroon and cream or grey. Can't really tell in sunlight. But it's got that same seat pattern as the previous one. Blanket in the back. Absolutely lovely. Love the steering wheel. That is really cool. And the same dashboard as well. I love the shape of the dashboard. It's very nice. And it's got the extended back end as well. Another Anglia Deluxe. There's lots of them. Next one we have a Spitfire. I always forget the Roman numerals for that one. I think it could be 5. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Lovely colour. Triumph Spitfire. L registration, so 72, 73. Not quite so sure on that one. Next we have a Triumph TR6. It's okay. Lovely car. I love it. I like in the pins, the piping on the seats. Very nice. Proper wooden dash. Loving the little steering wheel as well. Very nice indeed. So next up we have another Triumph Saloon. It's 2500 injection. Very nice indeed. I do like the Triumph 2000. Beautiful car, and the back end of the car is fantastic design. We have a number of dollies. I love this one. The colour of this is just fantastic. Even the flies like it. Look, very bright, and I love these alloys. There's a first mass production car to have alloy wheels. Soft material interior, wooden dash. I just love this period of design in the 70s from BL and Triumph. Just love this design and the curve in the rear door and the pillar. Just love that. What does it say on the back of this one? Dolomite Sprint. Next one, Dolomite Sprint as well, but this one has overdrive. There we go. There you go, little switch on the top of the gear stick. Overdrive. Fantastic. It smells amazing in there. I love the colour of this one as well. Very deep green. More of those alloys. It's fantastic. Very aggressive front styling. The next one, W Reg. Oh, I forgot the previous one was an S registration, so that one's as old as me, the green one. We have 2 litre, 16 valve, 4-door with overdrive. There we go. Very nice indeed. I love the wood door cappings. And the last one in this row is a Toledo. And I do like the Toledo from this era. I like the single headlight and the aggressive look of these cars. This one kind of stands out more. I like it. I like it a lot. It's different interior, black vinyl. Loving that. That's a nice wooden gear stick. Brown door cards. No wood cappings. This must be a lower trim, maybe. Triumph Toledo. Love the back end styling of that, and it's got a T, just a T on the rear quarter there. So we'll go on to the next row. Well, you all know TeeCee. He needs no introduction at all. But for those of you who don't know, he's a Mark III Ford Cortina, 1972, with a 1600 engine, upgraded from a 1.3. So we have a nice Mark II 2-door Lotus Cortina. Absolutely lovely car. Yeah, quite a rarity, and yeah, values of these are creeping up. Next up we have an MGF P registration. Not too sure the year of that. Soft top, and someone's put a cover on just to keep the interior cool, which I can fully understand because it's quite a warm day today. I don't know if these have anything on the boot to designate what engine's in these. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately not. This one has been badged up MGF. They don't look standard badges though, but you know, it doesn't matter. No idea what year that is. It's 95 PT. I think it's a private plate. But roof up on this one. Look at that. That's a nice interior. It looks like it's won a few prizes, this car. I do like the MG stamped on the dashboard. Very nice. What does it say on the front on the dash there? That's just an exhibitor car. We have another one. I think that's a later model. It's got different headlights. I think this could be a TF. No idea, but it's a 58 plate, so I would say it's TF. Because they continue to make these under a different manufacturer after MG Rover collapsed. Next up we have a lovely Rover P4 Two-Tone with a really nice beige leather interior. Absolutely lovely. I did see this one earlier and it drove off and then he came back. I was hoping he would. It's a Rover 110 P4.
Yeah, I did.
No idea what year that is. Obviously that is pre-62. And we have another, is that, not too sure what that is. Should we have a look at the back of the car and see if we can tell? There is somebody sat in this one. I don't want to be rude. Let's have a look at the back, see if it tells us. Oh, it's a D. It's a Daimler. Beautiful car. The next car up, there are people here, so I've got to be careful. We have the Daimler Dart. I've filmed this a couple of times now. Beautiful car. And what an engine bay. You have to be careful because the front end sticks out so far. You get too close to that, you do yourself a mischief. Worst thing is hitting your shins on stuff. But yeah, look at that. Fantastic. No idea what was it. Can I look at the plate on that one? Yep, no idea what year that is. We have a Wolseley 15. I think it's either 1550 or 1500. Lovely looking car. 1962, there we go. Beautiful interior, dark red, love it. Wolseley 1500, I was pretty good, pretty close. We have a Jaguar E-Type on what plate? L registration, so roughly the same age as TeeCee, with a beige leather interior. Absolutely. All those switches on the dash, look. Tons of them. Wow, look at that. 6 carburetors. Ram flow. Jaguar. That is just amazing. Fantastic. Look at that clamshell. That's just a piece of art. Amazing car. I've sat in one of these, but I've not driven one. That would be amazing, really. Is that a triple wiper? No, it's just a twin. Okay, we have this jet black Mark I Capri on a H plate. It's a 3000 GT. I did film this one last year. Absolutely stunning car. Love the steering wheel on the Mark 1 Capri. An absolutely stunning machine. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, next one we have a Corsair, Deluxe Corsair. Beautiful car. I was offered one of these many years ago, and yeah, unfortunately I couldn't at the time. A December 64 tax disc in there. Console Corsair even. That is a B registration, so 63 possibly. Such a good looking car. Love the bumpers on these. We have a Triumph 2000 TeeCee, 1975. It's even got a model in the front there looking the same colour. With a Webasto roof. That's very nice. Wow, look at that dash, how it curves at the front with the behind the steering wheel. That's a lovely interior. Beautiful car. Or I just love the back styling of these, where it hooks on every single Triumph at this era. P registration, absolutely lovely. Oh, next one we have a bit of a rarity, I think. This one looks like a console Capri, but with 4 doors. I never knew there was a 4-door console Capri. That is console 315. Does that mean it's a 315 engine? I don't know. Registered in 62. Oh wow, look at the colour of that interior. That's fantastic. That's pure 1960s. That is oh, dashboard, look at that. Pure Americana as well. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. And it's very Ford Anglia with the rear window. I've never seen a saloon before. Absolutely beautiful.
You've also left registered.
I do apologise. This is a console classic, not a Capri. It's everything from the bottom of the windows down at the front and the back is console Capri. The rest of it is not. So this is a console classic. So the owner has corrected me on that one. The next one we have is another Wolseley. I think it's another 1500. Nice. Is that a dark red interior? It is a dark red interior. Oh, I love the dashboard in that. And the steering wheel. That is so nice. I wish modern cars had this kind of feel to them. Yes, it's a 1500 on a B plate, I think. Next up we have a Rapier. It's a Rapier. Is that a Wolseley? Because it looks like a Wolseley. No, it's a Sunbeam Rapier. Very similar design. So if you look at the front of that one and the Wolseley, very, very similar design. There may have been badge engineering going on with that. The steering wheel looks very similar with the wires. The wire in the steering wheel. Very similar design. Loving that. That's so cool though. That's really nice. I'm liking the dash on that one too. Having a soft top on that, that is really nice. And the fins at the back as well. Lovely looking car. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next row. We have an MG. Not too sure which MG, but it's an MG. MG A, possibly? No, it's not an MG A. Wow, look at that. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And with that canopy as well, that is such a cool looking car. Next up we have a 3500 Rover P6 V8. I've seen this one a number of times. I filmed it over at Seltram a couple of years ago. And I saw it this year over there, but I didn't really get a chance to film. So yeah, that's a lovely car, an absolutely immaculate car. Just lovely. Next up we have an Austin Mini, or is it an Austin Morris Mini? I have a lovely little colour of that one. It's just an Austin Mini. That's pre-62. Lovely little car. It's even got a car. What was, yeah, enough for a tow hitch. No reverse lights. Fantastic. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. Really does not look like it's molested at all. We have here a very unusual car. Scimitar. That's pre-62. Very, very nice colour. Let's have a look inside. It's got modern seats in there. They're not, definitely not original, I don't think. Well, I could be wrong. Could be wrong. That's a very, very nice looking car. I don't know much about these at all. It's a 3-litre Scimitar. Look at the back of that. That is so futuristically cool. And I would say that's definitely 1960s. Next up, pre-war. It's a standard. Could be a standard. Yeah, standard 8. That's 2 standard 8s at one show. That is nice. Let's have a look in there. Lovely looking car. Fantastic. Next up we have another Rover P5. Is it a B? It's a coupe. Is it a P5B coupe? Not sure. It could be just a P5. It should say if it's a V8 on the front, possibly. I think it is a V8 because it's got the extra headlights. Love the alloys on these, and the big wheels. Wow, look at that. Hope you guys are enjoying this content. I am slowly running out of memory. I have 1.7 gigabytes left. We don't have many cars left either, so that's good. Okay, we have a Jaguar 2.4 litre with a gorgeous red interior. It's the, well, yeah, this was in the Sweeney. We've even got a model in the back, which had a model of TeeCee, but sadly not. It's a G registration Jaguar 240. We have a midget. Lovely little midget. I've seen this one before, I think. Lovely interior. And I've ridden in one of these at the NEC a few years back, which I really wish I'd filmed, but it was just too much fun. T registrations are 77, I would say. Next up we have a Super 7. This is like a Lotus on a B plate. This could be re-registered. It looks like it's quite modified, or I could be wrong. It could be just like that. Anyway, it just says Super 7. It's very much like a Lotus or a Caterham. We have an American truck here, F68. No idea what year this is. Check that out. Anyway, my American viewers will appreciate this, I'm sure. It's a Ford F68. So that comes to the last of the cars of this show. I am going to go and film the trains. So I'll be back with some train footage.
We'll just walk through to where you want to go.
Okay, so we're at Buckfastleigh train station. Just seen some filming of the cars, and we're now going to get on the train. I haven't been on a train like this in years. So on we go. Wow.
One of the car plans, I can't remember which one it is.
This is fantastic. Oh, this looks like a bog unit. I remember it's a bog unit. Oh, it's a bog unit. Oh, wow. I haven't been on a bog unit in years. It's fantastic. Let's have a look up here. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, wow. This is magnificent. Well, we're moving.
Totnes, this is Totnes Riverside Station. Please mind the gap when boarding or leaving the train. The train now standing at platform 1 will service to standing on the Buckfastleigh. Any passengers wishing to lie down stand at the booking office at the platform. Any passengers who wish to visit the Totnes Rapier farm should cross the line by means of level crossing at the Buckfastleigh end of the platform. Once again, this is Totnes Riverside Station, the train now standing at platform 1, the 3 o'clock service to Staverton and Buckfastleigh. Please mind the gap.
You were right. I think there's like little.
You are on the journey inwards.
Yeah, very. No, it's on the other.
Are you into
I got to spoil it for him.
This is the train that brought us from Buckfastleigh to Totnes. Being filled at the moment. There's the boiler going. Fantastic. And it will be reversing soon back up to the carriages to take us back. And while I was here, I found a model car, not quite a Mark III, but a Mark II. Bargain price of £3. I can't argue at that. I'll have a look at that later. Okay, so we're on the train and I'm going to have a look at this little car, which I paid £3 for. I can get the cover off. Ah, it's been in this box for quite some time by the look of it. Oh dear. The cardboard's come apart. I'll have to stick that back together. But this is a... Get this open. It's doing the same as my first model is. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a... It just says Cortina. It doesn't say which model it is. KBP 45J. There's no major markings on it, so it just looks like it could be just a basic Cortina. Yeah, there's nothing on here that states which model it is, so it's not a 1600E. So, yeah, couldn't tell you. Choo-choo, we're moving again. I will set the camera back up when we're back at TeeCee. I'm going to enjoy the journey back. I almost forgot about these three Austins. We have an Austin 7 from 1935. Fantastic little car, very nice indeed. It's the original car in that photo. And we have an Austin 7 RN saloon box. And that is from 1932. Fantastic. And the last one is a little Austin 7. Oh, thank you.
1926.
Wow, beautiful little car. 1926. There we go. Let's get a bit more.
Resprayed over the years, but it is the standard colour. Yeah.
Beautiful red interior. So, a beautiful car. So that will do from rather noisy Discovery. That will do from the South Devon Railway and the Classic Car Show. I'm going to head back to my car, have a bite to eat, and I'm going to head home. Thank you very much for watching.